Vision Express.
Local programs take over the airwaves of KUAM TVA and Peacock every Monday and Wednesday during primetime with Made in the Marianas. A captivating night of shows and programs, all made in our region. From local lifestyle features to KUAM news and sports specials, Made in the Marianas entertains, inspires, and shares the best in our community. Brought to you every Monday and Wednesday by Docomo Pacific, Tomorrow's Islands Today, and Calvo Enterprises, Inc.
KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adai Itano program. Apply at matson.com and McDonald's of Guam. I'm loving it.
Federal prosecutors accuse a Guam police sergeant of sex trafficking a minor. I'm Jonah Charfus, and coming up, the evidence outlined in court documents and what's next in the case.
An independent tourism report takes a data-driven look at tourism recovery. Coming up, why the publisher says success can't be measured by arrival numbers alone.
Preparing for what's next, Pacific judges are tackling the growing role of digital evidence, while Gov Guam directs $5 million in local funds to protect childcare services among federal funding uncertainty. The details coming up.
Hafa and good evening. Welcome to KUAM News Primetime Edition. I'm Mitsuki Hirayama. Thanks for ending your day here with us. Well, tonight, Guam's political pundits and followers of public policy will be watching intently as both Republican teams vying to lead in Adelup will discuss the biggest issues our community faces. Our Jason Salas is moderating our first of two gubernatorial forums from the Crown Plaza Resort Guam and gives you a sneak peek of what's ahead.
Hafa and good evening from the Encore Theater here at the Crown Resort Plaza, Guam, here on beautiful Tumon Bay, the home of the magic of Anthony Reid. And tonight, no sleight of hand, no illusions. You are going to get information about the gubernatorial teams from the Republican side that actually want to earn your vote. We are going to have the team of Republican Tony Atta and EJ Calvo sharing their thoughts, counteracted with the Republican team of Frank Blas Jr. and Dr. Mary Okada. Now, follow me around the room because I'm going to show you guys exactly what we see behind the scenes right here. This is the set that we will be using. Lots going on right now. You are getting a literal behind the curtain shot of what we're doing right here. Our crew is busy setting up. We're going to be live streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. You can watch us on KUAM TV8 and on Peacock. But we are going to be featuring topics that you feel are of great importance to you as the electorate and as the voters. The answers that you seek about education, about public safety, about healthcare, about our well-being right here, about your ability to raise your family, have a stable income, start a business, the things that we as Islanders and as Guamanians really take importance. So the two Republican teams have been working on their campaign platforms all election season long, and they are going to be presenting their ideas to our live audience here at the Encore Theater and to you by way of the internet. So please make sure to tune in. The festivities start at 6:30 p.m. The Republican Gubernatorial Forum starts tonight at 6:30 right here from the Crown Plaza. We are really, really excited to bring you what we have tonight.
A Guam Police Department sergeant is facing a federal charge of sex trafficking of a minor following an FBI investigation that alleges he exploited a 14-year-old girl over an 18-month period. Jonigan Charfers reports.
According to a criminal complaint filed in the U.S. District Court, Jeffrey Leon Guerrero Santos is accused of knowingly recruiting, enticing, transporting, and soliciting the minor between January 2024 and July 2025, knowing she was under the age of 18 and would be caused to engage in commercial sex acts. Guam Police spokesman Norman and Alyssa confirmed Santos was taken into custody on June 29th in connection with the federal investigation. Santos, a police sergeant 1, has since been placed on administrative leave. Court documents state the victim reported the alleged abuse to Guam Police in July 2025, telling investigators Santos had abused her for years before she began accepting money, clothing, and other items in exchange for sexual acts. Investigators allege that on July 24, 2025, Santos picked up the victim, bought her food, and drove her to an abandoned building in Sumai, where the complaint alleges they engaged in sexual intercourse. Investigators later recovered evidence like used condoms from the scene. The FBI also recovered a retail receipt tied to Santos' debit card and documented 76 WhatsApp calls between Santos and the victim over a 2-month period. According to the complaint, the victim blocked Santos' number on July 28, 2025. The complaint further states the victim later attempted to recant her allegations. Investigators noted she had previously withdrawn an earlier complaint after allegedly being pressured by her biological mother to change her story. Federal investigators also say DNA testing conducted at the FBI laboratory found a high probability that DNA recovered from a condom matched Santos. During his initial appearance on Tuesday, the court appointed the federal public defender to represent Santos and scheduled a preliminary examination for July 20th. Although the court approved his release under strict conditions, Santos will remain in custody until all firearms are removed from his home and a landline is installed for electronic monitoring. He has also been ordered to have no contact with the alleged victim or her immediate family. The allegations remain pending in federal court, and Santos is presumed innocent until proven guilty. Jonagan Charfus, KUAM News.
Every year, millions of dollars are spent promoting Guam to visitors across Asia, but a new independent tourism report is questioning whether the numbers used to measure that success tell the whole story and whether marketing efforts are actually working. Here's more. Month after month, Guam celebrates growing visitor arrivals, though numbers are still below half of pre-pandemic levels more than half a decade into recovery. But a new independent report called the Guam Tourism Review argues arrivals are only part of the picture.
The thing that is the most important thing to measure, and I talk about this a lot, is market share.
That's Richard Rennie, the man behind the report and a longtime hospitality executive and a prominent businessman.
Anybody who knows me knows I love Guam. But I can tell you when I come home to Guam, I feel the aged product. It's the same as when I first arrived in Guam in 1992, right? More or less.
Rennie says the bigger question is whether Guam can show that its marketing efforts are actually influencing travelers' decisions.
At the time when you're doing recovery, there is no room for error. Everything has to be very strategic and very ROI driven. And this is where I think some of the mistakes we've made.
The report points to Japan as an example. It says Japan's recent growth came as new flights returned, travel patterns shifted, and other geopolitical factors made Guam a more attractive destination. The report says that makes it difficult to determine how much of that growth came from GVB's marketing alone. It makes a different case for Korea, which remains flat. The report says South Koreans are traveling overseas in record numbers, but more of them are choosing other destinations instead of Guam.
What we fail to understand is that the Asia we knew back at the beginning of the 90s is not the Asia today. Asia has grown up, and it's a powerhouse. Actually, it's the most dynamic tourism market in the world right now.
The report also highlights what may have been a missed opportunity. It estimates there was enough airline capacity to bring more than 183,000 additional visitors during the first half of the fiscal year, but many travelers chose to go somewhere else.
So all of the things that were strong points for Guam, visa waiver, Sunsea Sand, are not so much of an attraction anymore or a need.
It's why he criticizes GVB's airline incentive program, saying what Guam needs is a product to sell.
Create the demand and the aircraft will come. That's what happened in 2018 and 2019. When all the Korean low-cost carriers came in, we didn't incentivize them, and they all flooded in because there was a demand.
But Rennie adds it shouldn't just be GVB's responsibility. He hopes policymakers understand the need to work together.
Then they also get tied up with silly things like cleaning toilets and cleaning the beaches. Why is the marketing organization charged with this? Why isn't this Parks and Rec's job? Why isn't this DPW's job? Every minute spent cleaning or worrying about cleaning toilets is a minute not spent on getting customers to Guam.
You can read the full report online and watch the full sit-down interview with Rennie on KUAM's YouTube channel. Mitsuki Hirayama, KUAM News. In other news, following uncertainty from federal partners regarding the status of child care and development fund subsidy payments, the Office of the Governor has directed the immediate release of $5 million in local funds to ensure Guam's licensed child care providers continue receiving payments while awaiting federal action. In a press release, Adelup says despite repeated attempts to obtain clarity, there has been no definitive guidance on when these federal funds will be released. Governor Leon Guerrero adds, quote, families depend on these services so they can go to work, and providers depend on these reimbursements to keep their doors open. When those payments are delayed without explanation, the government of Guam has a responsibility to act. She further states that Guam's ability to respond to the situation immediately is a result of years of disciplined fiscal management of GovGuam's resources that restored the government's financial position by rebuilding cash balances, strengthening reserves, and improving liquidity. The governor also notes that while there has been calls to reduce government revenues, moments like this demonstrate why maintaining a strong financial foundation is essential. Lieutenant Governor Josh Tenoro echoed that message, saying, quote, when a promise made to our people is delayed, our government has the ability to step in so families and providers do not pay the price for uncertainty they did not create. In the meantime, the administration says it will continue working with federal partners to secure prompt release of all outstanding federal funds owed to Guam childcare providers so they can continue supporting our island's families. Well, keep it here. You're watching KUAM.
Ready to make a splash this summer? Kmart is. Dive into the fun. Get in the game. Make some waves. Summer Splash at Kmart.
Now it pays to spread the Better Together experience. With our brand new referral program, you can earn up to $150 in account credits for every referral you bring in. That's right, family, neighbors, friends, even your coworkers. Just pass them your account name and account number. When they sign up for Docomo Pacific service and drop your info, cha-ching! Credit applied. So spread the word and start stacking those savings. Additional conditions may apply. Docomo Pacific, we're better together.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replace, and I'll be around. Whoa. You can count on me. You can count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
In honor of America's 250th anniversary, Jeep and Captain America are saluting real captains of America.
All clear, Cap.
Heroes like Captain Nuger, Captain Enda.
Team, I got eyes on Cap.
Captain Murray.
Copy that.
Captain McCall. And all those who served our country.
Need a lift, Captain?
Brought my own, Captain.
And as America's veteran SUV, Jeep is built for freedom and driven by heroes.
Anything's possible.
College is possible. Retirement is possible. Adventure is possible. And so is saving for it all with our Bank Ohana Savings Special. Earn an interest rate of 3.25% for the first 90 days when you deposit $25,000 from another bank into a Bank Ohana Bonus Rate Savings Plus account. Requires a Bank Ohana checking account with an opening deposit of $500. So make your savings goals possible.
Anything's possible.
Reach your possible with Bank of Hawaii.
Well, the 4th of July is days away, and as we celebrate America's 250th birthday, Macy's is putting the finishing touches on what could be their biggest fireworks show ever.
These views are spectacular even under gray skies, but in just over a week, they'll light up for a celebration like no other. A skyline filled with fireworks as New York marks 2 major milestones.
It's a special one for Macy's, it's a special one for New York City, it's a special one for the nation, and we've brought our A game.
This year marks the 50th Macy's 4th of July Fireworks Spectacular, and it coincides with America's 250th birthday, making this year's show one for the history books.
This is an important week for us. This is where we put our final touches.
A few weeks ago, a dry run in the Mojave Desert, making sure everything is perfect.
So it's our opportunity to see all of our brand new effects in real life. We get to time them, understand the color patterns, and make sure that we're specifically dialing in all of the details.
This year, you are going to want to get a view of the skies over Lower Manhattan. So one of them right here on the Lower East River, and here in Brooklyn Bridge Park, going to be a perfect viewing spot. Here on the west side, there will also be barges in the Lower Hudson River. And for the first time, Macy's is working with Jersey City to make it a show for everyone.
You've got 27 minutes of nonstop action and beautiful art in the sky.
And the Brooklyn Bridge this year is a star in a whole new way. Get ready for a light show.
We've got a super dynamic laser and light show that's going to operate off of the Brooklyn Bridge. First time something like that's ever been done before here in New York City.
Mayor Mamdani announced a digital lottery open until June 29th for people to enter for the chance to get tickets to these 4 viewing areas.
We're going to be at home. We have a beautiful view of the river.
But some people already have their plans.
And we're going to be going to another friend's rooftop in Hudson Yards. Oh my God, I truly don't know. I'm so excited. I just feel like it's going to be so much color, so many lights, and I'm just excited. I truly, blank slate. Let's see what it looks like.
Watch on July 5th from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. the Macy's July 4th fireworks on NBC, TV8, and Peacock.
Now for a look at your world at home.
You know, my friends, you can live on Guam for 50 days or 50 years and never get tired of the beautiful view over at Reptidian.
Tourism is Guam's #1 industry. It creates jobs and brings in spending. When a visitor comes to Guam, they spend their money on hotels, on transportation, on shopping, on dining out. They're happy they came to Guam. You know who else is happy? The hotel they stayed in and the bellhop at the hotel. The tour bus drivers and tour guides. The stores they shopped at and the banks they used. The restaurant and the waitstaff, the supplier who delivered the ingredients, and the farmer who supplied the produce. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. When tourists pay taxes, it means locals pay less. Let's make sure our local economy grows so it becomes stronger and more sustainable. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
At GTA, everyone gets our best deals.
So my Niao's Primos Paris is your mom's second cousin's cousin through marriage.
Wow, we're basically like family.
So can I get the deal?
Of course, everyone gets our best deals.
My nonna said to tell you she went to church with your auntie.
You look just like my friend's nephew's babysitter. Small island, right? Everyone gets $400 off when you sign up for a Live Unlimited plan.
Bring it in, cuz.
Even if we're not related.
When I grow up, I want to be a director because they get to talk to everybody about everything. They get to make cool movies and dance music videos. Action!
If your child is sick over and over again, it could be PI, a defect of the immune system that affects millions. Early testing can give children a chance to dream.
And when I'm a director, I get to say, lights, camera, action.
For more information, visit our website at info4pi.org.
That's a wrap!
On Thursday, July 9th, the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation presents a special opening night premiere of Moana at Regal Theaters at the Guam Premiere Outlets. The beloved anime tale with the unforgettable songs we all know and cherish comes to life as a live-action feature. Moana's story of bravery, resilience, and self-discovery is an inspiration to all. Tickets are $30 and include a commemorative t-shirt, goodie bag, prizes, and fun pre-show activities. The doors open at 5 p.m. and screening begins at 6. Email emccancerfoundation@gmail.com or call 472-6223 to reserve your seats. All proceeds to benefit the Edward M. Calvo Cancer Foundation, supporting Guam's cancer patients for over 20 years. With your generous support, we can continue to help our community and show that Guam is good. This special screening is presented by
And there it was, the first great American yell, echoing like a sonic boom across history. This country didn't tiptoe onto the world stage. Hell no. We kicked down the door with all the subtlety of a cannon blast. We were born loud, born with that unmistakable American sound. Part war cry, part victory lap, part watch this. Liberty is loud, baby. Always has been, always will be. Loud isn't just about volume. It's dreams that won't stay bottled up or be muzzled by good manners. It's the roar of American thunder. Engines that cut through the static and speak directly to that loud, proud, impossible American soul. Something to say? Say it. Something to prove? Prove it. Something to ride? Ride it straight into the history books. Because quiet won't get you anywhere. In this country, in loud we trust.
We gotta do it island style, right?
Thank you, coach. Thank you. Thank you, man. You ready?